is Wendy from Smiles and Swirls, and I'm going to show you how to make this monster bowl out of air dry clay. So I actually got this from the dollar store, believe it or not, and it's modeling clay, and you can just model with it, and then it air dries. See you in the next video. I'm going to start by showing you how to make a pinch pot. So I have my clay and I'm going to form it into a ball. I'm just pressing on it, roll it a little bit, try and make it into a nice ball. And I have my clay on top of parchment paper. Okay, so that turned out. There we go. So I have a ball. I'm just going to smooth it with my hand a little bit. There, see how there's like a crack there? I'm going to take a little bit of water on my finger to smooth it out. Any of the cracks. Okay, now I'm going to find the center. I'm just going to press in with my thumb. Press in with both thumbs. Keep pressing, and then I'm going to go as far down as I kind of want my pot to be. And then you just start gently. You're not really pinching really hard. I'm just like supporting on one side and then just pressing in. So see, to get to the edge that I want, you kind of start from the bottom and work your way up to the top. But you see how I'm not squeezing it too much, otherwise you're going to get funny marks in it. So I'm just putting my thumb inside and then working my way up from the bottom to the top. And I'm going to keep going like that. And you know, you have to be patient and do this slowly, and then it will turn out better. So see how you can see how it's forming a ball already? There. Okay, now I'm gonna kind of look at the ball, see what else it needs. I feel like I need to pinch a little bit more over here to get that more even. I'm just pressing my thumb into the bottom, around and around and around. Great, it's looking pretty good. So now I want the top to be even, so I'm just going to run my thumb along the top, or your fingers along the top. Make a nice edge. Great, and then I'm going to, I want the bottom to have, I want it to be able to sit properly, so I'm just going to do that a little bit, and you can see on the bottom we're getting a bit of a flat bottom. There we go. That's pretty good. And then next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at my edges and see, some of them are thicker than others, so I'm going to try and get them the same. I really love working with clay. I find it really relaxing. There, that's a good shape, I would say. Smooth it a little bit. Just be patient and take your time. Get it the way you want it. And if you're totally not happy, you could always just roll it into a ball and start again. Super easy to do. Okay, and now I'm going to look at my edges and see where it needs smoothing now. So you can take a little bit of water on your finger and just start smoothing. Just to make it into a shape that you like. And if you have any cracks in it, you can just smooth it with water. And see how the inside isn't very smooth. So I'm just gonna take some water and smooth it out. It's hard if you have nails because your nail sometimes goes into the clay. So now I have my pinch pot the way that I want it. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're doing a monster pinch pot. So you don't want it to be totally perfect. It can be a little wonky if you want. Now I have another little ball of clay. I'm going to add some details. I'm going to make my monster. So first I'm going to flatten out my clay. Now you can use a rolling pin if you want, but I kind of want it to be not too thin, so I'm just going to use my fingers. I'm going to make some eyes. I'm going to use the top of a marker to just press in lightly, like that. And then I've got a barbecue skewer, but anything with a point, like a toothpick or anything like that. And I'm just going to trace around that, like so, just to give me a general shape. Pull that out, and now what I'm going to do is just flatten it. I want my eyes to be pretty big, and then I'm just going to run my finger around the edges. There we go. One big monster eye. Okay, so now here, let's pull the other one out. Do the same thing. And they don't have to be exactly the same. You could do one eye bigger than the other, which would be fun. Whatever you want to do. Okay. There we go. Just gonna smooth that a little bit with my water. Okay, so now whenever you're adding clay on clay, you need to score it first. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm gonna use this skewer again. So I'm gonna figure out, okay, what side do I want my face? I think that looks pretty good. So I want my eye to be here, so I'm just gonna score it. So I'm just running this gently through, and then you want to add some water, and then you add it on like that. And then I'm supporting the wall in here, and then I'm pressing on, kind of like when you were pinching. Just like that. One big eye. Okay, I'm gonna figure out where I want my other eye. Maybe there. So I'm going to score it again. Like that. I'm going to add, I'm going to make this a little bigger. And I'm going to add some water, lots of water, and then again, press it on. And just be gentle, and support the wall as you're pressing in. So there we go. I have two big eyes. And now I'm going to do, now really, the sky's the limit to what you can do. I'm going to add a little ball to the eyes. So I'm going to get it nice and wet. Score it. Stick it on. Remember to support. Okay, and I'm going to do another one. These are just little balls. I know it's hard for you to probably see what I'm doing. Score it. Add it on. Oh, that was a really big one. I like it. Different sizes. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, next Now you can use your skewer to make designs. So I can, maybe I'll draw the nose in there, but don't press too hard because you might go all the way through. Yeah, or you can do designs if you want. There we go. Like that. And then I'm going to use, you can use anything you have around in the house. I'm going to use a screw to make the mouth. So I'm going to press my screw gently and I'm just going to run it all the way down. Isn't that cool? So fun. And then I'm actually going to kind of do like a Frankenstein where I'll do those marks kind of through all over my monster pot. I'm going to do these designs. But you can use anything, just anything you can press in. You can use stamps or anything to press into your pot. And there you go. That's all you need to do, but you can add all kinds of things. And then we're going to paint it as well, so that will be fun. I think I'm going to draw around his mouth just so it stands out. So when I start painting, the paint might go into all those ridges. Draw out, and maybe I'll do like a swirly cheeks maybe. Just like that. And then you smooth it away. So you take the clay and then you smooth it away. I like it. Make that one a little bigger. And there you have it. I'm going to paint it and I'll show you how it all looks at the end. Okay, bye. Hi there. So I painted my monster bowl. I did green. I put some black on there. The white for the eyes and black. And I just used regular acrylic paint for that. And I'm going to let it dry and then I'll probably spray it or varnish it or add Mod Podge at the end to seal it. Enjoy making your monster bowls. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share these videos. Bye.